Hey y'all, it's Uncomfortable Conversations. Just coming to talk to you, check in, say hey. There's no filters today. It's just me. Um, Coming to share with you guys about what my journey's been like, leaving Oregon, being where I'm at today, working really hard, but not seeing what was truly being shown to me, learning and going through the growing pains of realizing that everything is done in a process. Everything is not on your time. You can work as hard as you want. However, if you miss steps and you are not paying attention to the detail, meaning doing things in an orthodox form or having a structure, um, then you will really be misusing yourself. You will be misusing your time. You will start to develop feelings about it, because I definitely have. And I'm just being honest, I'm being real. You know, I just come to you guys from out of love and light. Some days it's hard to find that to give to myself, even though I go out in the world and I give it to everybody I encounter, because that's what I'm supposed to do. Just remembering why all this is going on in my life, being grateful that I was given life and that I'm actually living today. I am accountable for my time today. I'm mindful about how I affect people or the impression I leave on people. You know, it ain't been easy, y'all, and I'll say that for sure. It's definitely not been easy. There have been moments I've thought about throwing in the towel, just like I'm done. I can't do it, you know. Or it'd be easier there, but that ain't the truth. We be so into these illusions, and I'm gonna keep sticking to talking about these illusions until the Most High say they don't need to hear about the age of the illusions no more, because they're very much real. The biggest one I went under was that I needed all these jobs because I needed all this money. However, you know, my time is more valuable than any wage that can be offered. I am more valuable than any wage that can be offered. If you got more time to help other people handle their business and you're not handling yours, what sense does it make? You know, I've really been learning about having a solid foundation, because what is a structure without a solid foundation? Meaning I can build as much frame and do as much framework as I want, have a nice frame. However, if the foundation that I'm putting this frame is not solid, then everything will crumble or things will be missed. And so I'm learning that when you sent out on an assignment and you're working to stay in alignment and be in alignment with a higher calling or something bigger than yourself, that it don't mean everything is always sweet. Sometimes it's rough, uncomfortable, hence uncomfortable conversations. But being in a vulnerable state and allowing people to see that, you know, it gives other people the platform to be able to come out and maybe share what they're going through, the process of getting there, because a lot of people tend to paint the illusion and want to come out with all the pretty shit. Everything's pretty, everything's good. No, it's not good. Yes, it is uncomfortable, or let me say, it is good, because I'm grateful for even being teachable in my life. I'm grateful that my higher power decided that they still want to communicate and give me guidance and give me disciplined criticism when needed, or allowing me, because I could be one of those people very well walking around with my vessel still fully moving but unteachable, or better yet, the Most High not willing to teach you no longer because you was out of obedience for so long. You know, some of those some that happens for people sometimes, unfortunately. You know, I'm just glad that I answer my spiritual phone And so showing you guys what it looks like to be in the public, to have made such a bold decision with my life, because many people that know me, they know where my life has been. And so to know how far I've been brought, where I've been brought from, you know, we don't even have to go back to the last recent bad. We can go back to the whole cap of everything on who I was and what people knew of me and who I am today. And so having all that in my mind as I'm going through this, and it's very uncomfortable, sometimes awkward, sometimes sad, sometimes I go under the illusion that it's lonely. It's not lonely, I'm just choosing to be alone. You know, when we had that thought of, oh, I'm gonna go OT, I'm gonna be OT, I'm gonna be doing this, ain't none of that going on, straight up. Like, and I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful to be in a time in my life where I'm not caught up by the superficial things. I'm not caught up by the flesh. No, I'm not perfect. I ain't never said that. Please don't think that I'm perfect, because I'm not at all. I'm just going through the growing pains along with a lot of other people. I guess the difference between now and then is that back then I thought I was growing. This time I know I'm growing, and I'm appreciative of it. I love myself today. I love everybody that I come encounter with. But just because I love a person doesn't mean that I have to be of a person, or you, or anybody else that is experiencing anything. Like, just straight up. You know, I'm gonna get better at this, coming on the video and talking to y'all and being on live. Everybody know I do love my filters, because I be looking rough, but this is Uncomfortable Conversations. This is what it's about. It's about being in your raw form. It's about being in your true, authentic self, not being of the illusion, not painting illusions to folks about what it looks like to start over and to build on yourself, or to finally put yourself first. I don't care if it take you 44, take you 50 years. As long as you start to do that and you start to overcome some of these hurdles and obstacles that are put before us, and really the roadmaps, you know, you can get off those rocky mountains and start traveling up smoother roads. And so that's all I wanted to say. Ashe.